Hi there, this is Beth from the Sterling Public Library with my Young Adult Book Talks. I've got two books to talk to you about today. The new one I want to talk about is this one. It's called More Than Just a Pretty Face by Syed M. Masood, and I'm sorry because I'm probably mispronouncing that name. This is a new book, and it's in the romance section. I'll read you the first line. I'm more than just a pretty face. So this book centers around Daniel, who is very pretty, he's very cute, and he's funny, but he's not so book smart. He's got a huge crush on Kaval, who is his best friend's sister. They both are Muslims, and generally the parents arrange the marriages. So his goal is to make himself marriage worthy to Kaval and her family. Kaval is very smart and very rich and very pretty, and right now he doesn't really have what it takes, but he gets chosen for an academic competition at his school, and so he decides this is how we can do it. If he does well, then he'll prove himself to her. So he recruits a friend of his, Bisma, who is fairly smart but kind of quiet, to help him to do well in this competition. So the more time they spend together, the more things happen. So you can kind of imagine how that's going to go. Anyway, I really liked this book a lot. The characters were great. I liked both of them. They both had some nice character arcs. Both Daniel and Bisma have some fairly serious family issues, and they both have to work through them. And as you can probably guess by the title, this book really deals with not just with Daniel, but with everything, not judging people, not judging situations, anything just by the way it looks on the outside, but really digging deeper, because there's always another side to the story. The other book I want to talk about is this one. It's called Downstairs Girl by Stacy Lee. It's in the historical fiction section, and the first line is, being nice is like leaving your door wide open. So this book takes place in the late 1800s in Atlanta, Georgia. Jo is a Chinese working girl by day. She lives with her grandfather. They live in an abandoned basement, and they're obviously both Chinese. So Jo is kind of opinionated, but she has to often keep her mouth closed because she's a woman and she's Chinese. Both things not looked on very highly in the late 1800s in Atlanta. But she decides that she wants to help out some people that she knows that are publishers, and so she decides to start writing an advice column anonymously called Dear Miss Sweetie. So in it, she talks about what she really thinks. She pushes the norms of society about gender, about race, and the publisher publishes these things anonymously. Well, as you can imagine, a lot of people in the town don't like what she's saying, but a lot of them do. So anyway, things happen there. And at the same time, she finds a letter in her grandfather's things that tell her that maybe her parents aren't who she thought they were all the time. So there's a little bit of a mystery in this also. I really like Jo as a character. She's a really strong female character. There's also another strong female character that she is friends with, who's a black woman in this book, who's a great character also. There's, like I said, there's a little bit of mystery and a little bit of romance, but mostly it's just about her and standing up for, what's right. So anyway, I don't normally read a lot of historical fiction, but this one was really good, so I'm recommending it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week.